Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Bombgardener, back with another video. Oh my god, my R7 is so dirty. Look at that. That's disgusting. License plate, don't know where it is. We're not even gonna worry about it. We're not even gonna worry about it. We're just gonna hope nothing bad happens. The end of the last ride, it started to rain pretty hard, so we might go give her a bath. But today's video is about my R7. So I've had this bike for, I don't know, roughly a month now. I feel like that's a good enough time to be able to give you guys like kind of a review on it, on how I feel about it, and if I think that you should get one yourself. God, I don't know if it's the jacket that I got on right now, but I can't lift my head up. There's something stopping me. I think it's the hoodie I have on. This is horrible. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to change this here in a second because this is rough. No cop, no stop. You know what I'm saying, homie? Haha. I've got to fix this. I can't lift my head up. Yeah, let's just go out this janky road right here. Yeah, we'll do it here. Stand by, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. I can actually move my head now. So much better. Let's try this again. Part two of this freaking moto vlog. Guys, the wind out here today is horrible, so I already apologize for the shitty audio quality, because I already know there's going to be horrible audio quality. But the wind, I mean, it's just like I can't win. I can't win with the wind. I can't win with the wind because, you know, we're freestyling right now. No, I can definitely feel the wind is horrible, so I bet it's probably picking up a little bit on the microphone. I apologize so much. Back to the actual topic of today's video, the 2022 Yamaha R7. Should you get one? No, no, I'm just kidding. Should you get a 2022 Yamaha R7? That's really a question that you gotta ask yourself. Do you want to look badass? Do you want girls or guys to be flocking all over you? I mean, these are just questions you gotta ask yourself, you know. No, but seriously though, is the 2022 Yamaha R7 a good purchase? Yes, absolutely. I love this bike. I've had so much fun on this bike. However, let me give you some backstory. This is the first bike I've ever had, a street legal bike, that is. So I don't really have much of an opinion whenever it comes to these type of things. I'm able to recognize that and understand it. I don't have a lot of experience with street bikes, so my opinion on this, just take it with a grain of salt, because I haven't had the experience or rode all the other bikes to really be able to compare them to the Yamaha R7. I wonder what that can is. Green light. Now I can tell you that if you've never had a bike before and this is your first street bike, then yeah, I would definitely recommend this bike. It doesn't have too much power to where you're gonna do something stupid the first day you have it, but it's also not so how do you say it? It's also not so like underpowered that you're just gonna lose interest as soon as you get comfortable riding. I'm still having tons of fun with this, and this is almost month 2 with it. Oh, nice driver. But yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't have so much power to where you're just going to instantly kill yourself, but it's also not so underpowered that you're not going to be able to have fun on it once you get a little bit comfortable with it. I think it's a pretty good medium for a bike, especially for like the beginner to intermediate class of rider. Oh, I hate wind and I hate the cold. Now, as far as like features on this bike that I like or don't like, there's really nothing on here that kind of upsets me from just looking at it. Now, looking more in like the cockpit area or the command module, whatever you want to call it, that wire, the wiring that they did here, the wire management, kind of bugs me. I wish they could have tucked some of this a little bit better. But other than that, nothing really here kind of annoys me. Give me just 1 second, let me hop off the bike and I'll show you more of the bike and just talk about kind of what bothers me and what doesn't. And now that we're off the bike, keep in mind I haven't washed it since the last time I rode in the rain, so it's a little bit dirty. We're gonna get that cleaned up soon, but really nothing on the bike itself that really annoys me too much. The exhaust is absolutely horrible garbage. I mean, they literally could have put like a fucking plastic piping in it, probably sound better than that thing. The thing's horrible. I hate it. Absolutely garbage. We're getting that fixed this week. We got the new Yoshimura. I got the new Yoshimura exhaust coming in. We're gonna put that on there. Other than that, I don't really like these turn signals, but I know that I'm pretty sure it's state law or whatever law, you have to have that stuff on there. This fender, I got the fender eliminator coming in. We're gonna get that installed once the new license plate comes in. So just my temp tags right now are missing. So the paper tags are missing. I don't know what happened to them. The screws are gone, and so is the paper tags. But as far as like aesthetically pleasing, this bike is there. It hits perfect. It's exactly what I personally wanted, and that's what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna come down to what you personally want. If you like this look, hell yeah, go for it. If you don't like this look, you're not going to offend me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. This is what I really like. I like that it's not so powerful that I'm going to loop it and kill myself day one. And God, I mean, you can't lie. She is beautiful. I mean, just look at her. Oh, I love it. All right, now that we got the phone mount back, we're taking a little trail. We're just going to go out on a little trail, and I need the GPS to figure out where I'm going so I can come back home. Back home, back home. Only some people will get that reference. Gotta get the GPS, had to get my phone mount. We're putting it on that janky spot until I get my little fork stem mount. Can't wait to get that thing. It's gonna be awesome. But until then, I'm gonna put it literally on my handlebar, and it's gonna block half my handlebar. That's okay though. I'm not mad. Look at all that gravel, dude. Where'd that come from, dude? That's what we call wrecking, dude. Nobody wants to do that, dude. I hate it whenever the wind is coming from my right side. When it's hitting me on my left side, what's that? When it's hitting me on the left side, it's not too bad, but whenever that wind's hitting me on the right side, I don't know what it is about it, but I hate it. Maybe it's because I always drive with one hand off the wheel. One hand the whip. Yeah, one hand the whip.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, I can't wait till summertime comes, and then I can go out and I can ride at like 2 in the morning and I have zero traffic, and it's just mwah, and it's mwah. Very fantastico. All right, as far as max speed goes on this bike, I think it's advertised to hit like, oh shoot, what is it? I think it's advertised to hit like 139, 140, if I remember correctly. Don't kill me in the comments if I'm completely off. I've only had this thing up to I'm just kidding, I only go the speed limit. I've only had it up to 70 miles per hour, which is internet that's Comcast speed, motherfucker. Which is interstate speed. But no, I've had this bike up to 125, and I think that's literally the fastest I've had it is 125. So for me, that's my max. I am, however, 6'4" and roughly 190 to 200 pounds. So I'm probably not the advertised rider to be on top of this thing. Handling on this bike, this is where my opinion doesn't really count too much, because I don't have that huge experience of riding a ton of other bikes. This is the only street bike I've ever ridden, so my opinion doesn't really count too much, but I'm still gonna give it out there just to give you kind of my view on things. Braking, I think it's great. I think it's perfect coming from a dirt bike, at least. I think the braking is amazing on it. Handling, where it's so lightweight, I think it's like 416 pounds wet and ready to go, if I remember correctly. As far as weight goes, it's very nice. You can tell it's very light whenever you're leaning or doing stuff like that. It's very, very light. It's also it's a pretty narrow bike too, and you're gonna feel that whenever you hop off of a bigger bike or another bike. You're gonna feel how narrow your knees feel. So as far as like controls, handling, braking, all that, I give it a many pizza rolls and meatball on top of it, okay? I tell you, it's very good. It's very great. If you guys were thinking about getting this bike, especially if it's going to be your first bike, I highly recommend it. But as always, it's your decision in the end, so make sure you do your research. Make sure you're watching tons of videos, looking up the appropriate stuff that you need to look up. Keep in mind your size, how tall you are, how much you weigh. Just make sure you take everything into consideration, because once you get that bike, that's your bike. You're stuck with it until, of course, you get a new one or you feel like trading it in or something like that. But make sure you just make an educated decision so that you don't have to go through the process of hating it or you know, wanting to trade it in as soon as you get it. But for me, I love my purchase. I love my decision. I'm very happy with it. Do I plan to upgrade in the future? Absolutely. Dream bike's always been an R1, and I will get an R1 eventually. But since this is going to be my first bike, I'm very, very, very happy with it. And you guys are gonna see tons and tons of videos with old Athena here, okay? Why that sounds so good? Y'all gonna see a ton of videos with Athena here, brother, okay? But guys, that's my video on the R7. That's my kind of review. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And if you really like the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever the next video goes live. Guys, make sure you tune in. I believe the next video or the video after, I'm not exactly sure which video it's going to be, but we're putting on the Yamaha exhaust system on the bike. She's going to sound beautiful, and I can't freaking wait because I'm so tired of riding this four-wheeler sounding ass bike. This is a baby bike, bro. But no, I'm so excited to get that exhaust system in, so make sure you subscribe and tune in, because we are going to be putting that exhaust system on, and it is just going to completely change Athena forever. Appreciate you guys watching. Do we have a cool outro yet? No, we still don't. Peace.